Hey guys, I'm a Burke and I do things. And something I want to try to make sure to do more of this year are tag videos. Now, when I film tag videos, they are super out of my comfort zone. I'm not a very chatty person. I'm not a very talkative person. I'm not someone who really likes to get really in-depth in stories. I'm just like a quiet girl who doesn't have a lot to chat about, but I figure tag videos will help me start to get out of my comfort zone. So during Vlogmas time, like somewhere in December, I saw Agape Love Girl did a tag called the part-time YouTuber tag. And I thought that was a really interesting tag to do because I would say the majority of us on YouTube, especially in this portion of the community, we're all part-time YouTubers. And I thought it was very interesting, some of the questions. It was originally created by Monica AP on YouTube, so I'm going to link both of their videos down below. But this tag is 8 questions I'm going to answer about being a part-time YouTuber, and I guess kind of like what I do when I'm not doing YouTube and all that stuff. I don't know, I tried not to really read the questions ahead since I hadn't seen the video in a while. I didn't really want to think too hard about it before starting this video, so if you guys want to see the part-time YouTuber tag, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, question 1 is, what is your main gig? Do you work full-time? Are you a student, a parent? Spill the beans. Okay, I do have a full-time job. I work for a very large company. My title is a cost and schedule analyst. Essentially what I do is I work in EVM, Earned Value Management, which is, how to explain? I guess you could say I kind of work in government compliance for my company. Yeah, that's what we could say. Formerly, I did used to be an accountant. I do occasional taxes during tax season for various family members, but for now, I'm a cost and schedule analyst working in government compliance. Honestly, not the most exciting job in the world. That's why I do this. Question number 2 is, what made you start YouTube? Okay, so in 2017, I had a knee injury and had surgery in July of that year and was stuck at home doing nothing for 3 months. And I'd always kind of watched YouTube before this happened, but when this happened, I felt like I was done. I was so tired of Netflix that I just found anything and everything I could on YouTube, and I just got very into it. I saw a lot of people just doing like such simple tasks. I feel like before I'd watched like more like production style YouTube with like, that looked like it was very hard to film. But when I started kind of seeing like unboxings and hauls, I was like, I can open mail. I can open boxes. I can show you what I buy, especially because I was just stuck in the house. Like I could sit in a chair and do that. So that's kind of where my channel started, as I was like, I'm bored, I need something to do, and I can do that. Question 3 is, what is your channel about? Do you stick to one niche or do you cover a few? So I am Things by the Burke because I didn't want to be in a niche. I feel like I'm sort of in a beauty niche, but not 100%. But that's not really where my channel started. My channel didn't really start with makeup. It kind of just started with things, anything I wanted to do, which is why I am Things by the Burke. I don't want it necessarily to be like I have to do makeup content, which is why I do vlogs, which is why I do like funny videos with Scott. I try to keep a variety on this channel, but I definitely am more towards just the makeup side of things, but we don't like to corner ourselves into only one thing over here. Number 4, did you always know YouTube would be a side gig, or do you ever want to be a full-time YouTuber? Well, when I started, I really didn't see it as a job. I saw it more as like I'm bored, I need something to do. I would say somewhere around March 2018, I want to say, is when I started taking it very seriously and tried to be extremely consistent with my content. And I would say like kind of every year from there, I've tried to take it more seriously and make my content more of a higher quality. I mean, would it be nice to be independently comfortable enough to, you know, work for myself? Yeah, that would be really cool. Do I know if that'll ever happen? I don't really know. But yeah, it's cool to think about, for sure. And I mean, this is something I enjoy doing, so why not enjoy doing what you make money for? Question number 5 is, what is your schedule like? When do you film? When do you edit? My schedule is crazy. So at my job, I work a 9-80 schedule, which means one week I'll work Monday through Friday, and the next week I work Monday through Thursday, and I flex 80 hours over those 9 days, meaning every other Friday I have off. So any day I'm not at work is when I'm filming and editing, and I try to get it all done in that period. Occasionally we wind up with me having to edit after work, but I try my hardest not to have to edit after work because I am usually very tired after being on a computer for 9 hours, to not have to then come right back and continue to be on a computer for more hours. It doesn't always go that way, but I try my hardest to get everything done on the weekend, and when you're uploading 7 days a week, it's a lot of work. How do you keep your channel organized? Do you plan videos ahead or just film when you like? So I actually have a planner, and in my planner I make a list of everything I want to get filmed that week, and like I check them off as they're filmed, and then I also on every day make sure that I have posted within the day what video I'm having go live that week. And on top of that, the way I keep organized with everything that I'm about to film is I do have a Google spreadsheet where I make a list of everything I need to make sure I get filmed that month. Then I have a note in my notes app on my phone where if I'm watching a video and I really like that idea, I'll immediately write it into that note with the creator who's doing that, who's filming that video, so that I can come back and figure out where I want to fit that in my channel later. So yeah, it's a lot of organization and planning and a lot of planning. Number 7, how do you feel about sponsored videos on YouTube? Have you / would you ever do one on your channel? I don't have an issue with sponsored videos as long as the person is honest and says that it's sponsored. I mean, I don't really care. I have not done a sponsored video specifically because I haven't been offered one that I am willing to accept yet. Not saying I'm never going to, but nothing has ever come to me that I have been willing to accept yet. Maybe one day. Okay, we have one question left. What do you think is the biggest challenge of doing YouTube part-time? Honestly, the quality of my content. Because I have such a small time to work on it versus somebody who's doing it full-time, I feel like my editing is more of a, I need to get this video edited really quick, whereas I'd rather have more time to edit thoroughly and maybe put better transitions in or put more text in, or you know, do different animations, stuff like that. I don't feel like I have as much time to do that because I'm in such a pinch. So for me, that. And I also feel like only having 2 or 3 days a week to be available to film means I have to be more creative and think so far ahead of what I need to have done the next week. Whereas like I can't like necessarily film last minute and stuff like that. So it's hard. It's very hard. I would love more time to be able to film and edit. I feel like it would probably help my channel grow if I had better content that I could work on. But with my everyday upload schedule, I feel rushed a lot of the times. So yeah, that's what I think is the toughest. And that was the last question. So those were my answers. You'll have to let me know if you do this video on your channel. I'd love to see other people's answers. I think it's very interesting to see kind of what people do other than YouTube, because we are more than just little robots doing our makeup. And yeah, that's it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!